My name is John Muehleisen. My wife and I, Beth, have served in East Africa for over 30 years. Right now we work in transformational training. One of the big parts of that is CHE. CHE means community health evangelism. It means community health empowerment. It means community health education and community health everything. So I call it CHE. And for me, one of the greatest memories that I've had over the years of being involved with CHE was when we were out in the community. We'd been looking at some of the things that local people in the local church had been doing to make their communities a better place. And the district health officer in that part of Uganda, a very articulate, well-educated man, came up and talked to me. And he said, I gotta tell you something. He said, what you Christians are doing in this community is just, he said, it's wonderful. He said, we've tried to do these things on a government level, and we pay people to do these things, and when we pay them, they do stuff. But you Christians, you do it not for money, but just out of love for the community. And he said, you guys make me look good because what's happening in this area is better than what's happening in other places. And he said, it's because of what Christians are doing. And then he looked at me and he said, I'm a Muslim. I wish I could get the Muslims as active in making the community as a better place like you Christians are doing. And that helped us realize that we were in fact having an impact, because we were helping Christians find a very practical, very doable way of sharing the gospel, helping their community be a better place to live. And walked away from that saying, that's what we're about. One of the most exciting things happening in Uganda right now is a dramatic expansion of outreach ministries to university students. We've just seen this thing just take off. We call it now the University Discipleship Movement, because we're working on about 9 different campuses in East Africa. Open doors to many new campuses where if there's an existing student group on that campus, we go and we say, what can we do to help? If there's no ministry on that campus, we go and say, what can we do to start? But in every case, we're trying to help believers share their faith with other students in ways that engage them, whether they be skeptics, whether they be pagans, whether they be semi-Christian, whether they be Muslims, whether they be Islamists, to graciously and gracefully and effectively share the love of Jesus and see that result in people coming to Christ and students being discipled. That's exciting. I would say one of the greatest needs on our field is for people who will pray for us. And there's a lot of things that we know how to do. We know how to do them fairly well. We've got our techniques and our methods. And it's easy to become reliant on techniques and methods and well-equipped people. And those are important. But unless the Spirit of God comes, unless people are praying, unless it is God doing stuff and not just us doing stuff, there's no enduring value. So I would say our greatest need is for a network of people who say, I will help the kingdom advance by me being on my